Hey there, flavor adventurers! Welcome back to The Lost Taste, your ticket to digging up the weird, the wonderful, and yes, the downright disgusting foods your grandparents might have cherished. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button now and give this video a thumbs up, because we're diving into 11 old American recipes that probably looked better on the page than they ever tasted. Stay with me till the end because I'll ask a question you'll want to answer in the comments. And I'll give you a sneak peek at our next video too. All right? Brace yourself and let's plunge into 11 disgusting old American recipes your grandmother actually ate. First up, jellied veal ring. Imagine a ring mold set on a platter, gleaming like plastic jewelry, but it's veal in gelatin. Yes, cooked veal, chopped or shredded, embedded in a savory gelatin, aspic, and shaped like a ring. In the mid-20th century, this kind of gelatin mold was trendy, modern, showy, and a way to turn meat into something cool and chilled. The concept for your grandmother: you've got tender veal, add some vegetables, maybe a colored gel on top. Serve it at a luncheon, and impress your guests. For us now, the idea of veal suspended in jelly is, well, awkward. The texture of meat plus gelatin is strange. The visual mix of meat chunks and transparent gel may be even more startling. Taste-wise, the veal might be fine, mild meatiness, maybe herbs or stock, but the gel wrapper ruins the continuity. You're biting through wobble into protein. Would I try it? Maybe for nostalgia or a thematic dinner. Yes, but every day, not likely. Moving on. Next, seafood aspic. Now take that gelatin concept and elevate or degrade it with seafood. Shrimp, crab, maybe chunks of whitefish, folded into a clear savory gelatin, perhaps tinted pale green or pale pink, decorated with hard-boiled egg slices or parsley, inverted on a platter and served chilled. For your grandmother's era, this signaled fancy entertaining. Seafood plus mold equals grandeur. For modern palates, the idea of cold jelly with seafood inside evokes a food museum exhibit more than dinner. The flavors may include seafood brine, herbs, gelatinous texture. It might even be okay. But the presentation, bold and off-putting. If you were daring, you might sample it, but you might also politely decline. Third, ham and bananas, hollandaise. This one blends contradictory textures and flavors. Slices of ham, cold or warmed, topped with banana slices, and finished with a hollandaise sauce. The logic: ham is main, bananas bring sweetness, hollandaise adds richness. Retro cookbooks encouraged fruit plus meat combos and fancy sauces. Look at me, I fused sweet and savory. But from a 21st century view, the pairing of banana plus ham plus hollandaise is unsettling. The richness of the hollandaise, the slippery banana, the salty ham, they compete in texture and flavor. Could it taste okay? Possibly. The combination of savory ham and sweet banana isn't impossible, but would I choose it? Only if I were in a retro-themed kitchen and daring myself to revisit ancestor meals. Fourth, bananas with herring and... Now, this is an eyebrow raiser. Think banana slices or halves, placed alongside or topped with pickled herring, or leftover herring, maybe onions, or a sour cream or mayonnaise dressing, and perhaps another odd ingredient like gelatin or cheese. In certain vintage recipe collections, combining fish with fruit and cream was in. For grandparents, it signaled exotic, modern, and thrifty. Use fish, use fruit, pull in the freezer or pantry. For us now, the idea of herring with banana is wild. The salt brine of herring and the sweet, soft banana are a textural and flavor contrast that might bewilder. The dish may be edible, but the mental jump is large. If you're adventurous, you might test it, but I'd expect a polite, thanks but no thanks. Fifth, Weight Watchers liver pâté. Yes, even organ meat made a guest appearance in the old diet or light era. The idea, liver, beef or calf, cooked, blended with maybe sour cream or mayonnaise, seasoned, molded, chilled, sliced, served with crackers or toast. The Weight Watchers label, or whatever diet-friendly badge of the time, made it socially acceptable. You're being efficient, you're getting protein, you're watching your figure. For your grandma, resourceful, health-minded, modern.
For us now, liver already has strong flavor. Pâté form adds richness. Chilled and spreadable is fine, but the retro trimmings and glitzy health claim may feel like mustard over optimism. Taste-wise, if you like liver and pâté, this could be decent. Texture-wise, smooth, creamy, acceptable.
The weirdness is lighter here compared to gelatin fish rings, but it still belongs on this list. Sixth, spaghetti os and wieners. If you thought combining spaghetti with wieners, hot dogs, was a school lunch joke, well, it was a real recipe. Take canned spaghettios, that tomato sauce pasta in rings, or homemade ring pasta. Mix in chopped or whole wieners, hot dogs, perhaps peas or carrots, maybe cheese, bake or serve hot. For grandparents, affordable, kid-friendly, easy, modern convenience food. For us now, the image is more camp than culinary. The tomato ring pasta plus processed sausage is comfort for some, but cringe for others. Would I taste it? For a throwback, yes. As everyday fare, not recommended. Seventh, bologna cake. Yes, a cake that isn't sweet and baked, but layered bologna slices shaped and stacked like a cake, maybe with cream cheese or mayonnaise layers between, maybe some garnish like olives, maybe topped with parsley, or even icing-looking spread. It was a party appetizer statement in mid-century America. Look what I did with deli meat. For your grandma, clever, amusing, showy. For us now, cake made of bologna is odd. The flavor, bologna is mild processed meat. The layering could add richness, but the aesthetic is strange and the concept odd. If you're nostalgic or hosting a theme, yes. Otherwise, likely skip it. Eighth, lemon-flavored lamb's brawn. Here's a dish for the bold. Brawn is the head and feet of a lamb or pig, cooked down, meat shredded, pressed into a mold, flavored with lemon, chilled into a jelly loaf, served sliced. Lamb's brawn, already a nose-to-tail item, plus lemon flavor plus cold jelly form equals heavy vintage weirdness. In your grandma's time, thrift, novelty, use the whole animal, take advantage of inexpensive cuts. For modern diners, the combination is intimidating. Cold jelly loaf made from head meat, albeit seasoned with lemon to lighten. Taste-wise, if well seasoned, may be fine. Texture-wise, weird. This one truly makes the disgusting but historical list. Ninth, perfection salad. Now, a slightly gentler entry but still odd. This classic from 1904 involved chopped cabbage, celery, red pepper mixed into plain gelatin, perhaps turned out of a mold, and served as a salad. In the early 20th century, such gelatin salads were a symbol of modernity and refrigeration. For grandparents, fresh-looking, colorful, modern. For us now, salad means leafy greens and vinaigrette. A solid chunk of vegetable gelatin feels like a novelty. Taste-wise, vegetables plus gelatin, plus dressing may be fine, but texture and form are very retro. I include it because it's disgusting only in our modern eyes, but historically was mainstream. 10th, seafood mousse. Take seafood, shrimp, crab, maybe tuna, blend with cream cheese or sour cream, whipped cream, gelatin may be added, flavor with lemon or herbs, chill until set in a mold or cup, unmold and serve with crackers or toast points. In your grandmother's era, this was tiki lounge chic or luncheon classy. For us now, the idea of mousse is light, but seafood mousse, cold, creamy, seafood flavor, less common today. The flavor could be good if fresh ingredients, the texture soft and smooth, but the presentation and expectation make it weird. Try it if you like retro textures. 11th, noodle ring filled with creamed chicken. Finally, we wrap with a heavy casserole style. Noodles, macaroni or thin spaghetti, mixed with cream of chicken soup or white sauce, cooked chicken chunks, perhaps peas or carrots. Then the mixture is pressed into a ring mold or bundt pan so it takes shape, chilled or baked, unmolded so you get a noodle ring, and serve slices. For grandparents, dinner shaped into a ring, practical, comforting, fed the family well. For us now, the idea of a chilled or shaped noodle meat cream ring is awkward. The flavor, chicken and cream sauce and noodles, sounds fine. The texture, shape, odd. Is it disgusting? Maybe not strongly, but it fits the list of old-school weird for modern eyes. And there you have it, 11 recipes that your grandmother might have actually eaten and which today make us scratch our heads, smile, or even cringe. Jellied veal ring, seafood aspic, ham and bananas hollandaise, bananas with herring and Weight Watchers liver pâté, spaghettios and wieners, bologna cake, lemon-flavored lamb's brawn, perfection salad, seafood mousse, noodle ring filled with creamed chicken. Which one surprised you the most?
Which would you secretly try, and which would you politely steer clear of? Drop your answer in the comments below. Let's start the conversation. If you enjoyed this bizarre trip down culinary memory lane, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next retro food excavation.
Also, be sure to check out our next video where we'll explore forgotten breakfast cereals of the 1960s and 70s. Trust me, you'll want to see that one. Just a friendly reminder, this video is educational and for entertainment. It's meant to spark curiosity and maybe inspire a kitchen experiment, but not a substitute for professional culinary or medical advice. If you have dietary restrictions or allergies, always consult a qualified expert before trying unusual or retro foods. Thanks for watching The Lost Taste. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and I'll see you in the next time machine of flavor. Happy tasting!